Welcome to MinnMax. My name is Haley McLean, and I'm joined today by Sarah Pozorski. Hello, and Leo Vader.
Hello.
Is this really loud? I can tell. And today we are watching the Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest event, which we just were doing a reaction to Summer Games Fest proper, and Day of the Devs happening right after. Oh, and then we have a nice little warm-up, minute-long lo-fi experience. That's kind of nice, actually.
We can skip it and catch up.
Yeah. Let's see. There we go.
Nice. Basically live.
Basically.
You can write arrow a couple times.
Whoa! Perfect. Alright. I have to do the whole thing from the top. Alright.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Devs portion of the show. Day of the Devs is a non-profit organization whose
There's
team
Tim
of
Schafer.
volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on indie developers who are lovely, and you will get to meet them today, as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy Day of the Devs. Summer Games Fest edition. Oh, that's a prop.
Legitimately starstruck around him.
They've been making incredible
How many
games
times have you
for
met
20
him now,
years
Leo?
up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brother Sword and Sorcery.
Just once on the
Or maybe you
recent,
know their incredible puzzle games
Day of the
like
Devs
Grindstone
documentary.
and Might
And this guy,
Magic
of course,
Classic
Greg,
Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Oh yeah, didn't he give you chicken? Isn't that what you said in the documentary?
Yes, thank you, Greg.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
Dan Vader!
We're so thrilled today to be able to give
Any
you a
relation?
first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone.
First time in my
Introducing
life I've heard
Battle
another person
Vision
with that
Network.
I love how colorful all the games in Day of the Devs stuff are. Like, it's just like eye
It always
poppy
feels
and
like, yeah,
like candy.
Candy after Summer Game Fest.
BVN
Yeah.
uses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics to test players in fast-paced online battles.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Battle Vision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. BVN reimagines Clash of Heroes' puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets,
love the cap
multiplayer.
I know, their logo's so top tier.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers. Horizontal matches create defenders.
Oh.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating the matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Choose between multiple teams, bursting with personality and characters, each with its own playstyle and home arena.
Win a match with the Ragtags team, that win shapes the stats,
Oh my
outcomes,
god,
and
OP.
narrative events of
That
the season
skeleton
for
guy was OP
every.
as hell.
Gameplay is simple
I'm
enough to
mad
jump
already.
into, but as you rise in the ranks, you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics and strategies. Charismatic captains front each team. Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power in the form of tide-turning special abilities.
Love that dude.
When building the
Those kind of games I can tell I'd get really into them if I just learned how to play, but it's hard to see a trailer and be intrigued in 10 seconds, you know?
Sure, yeah. Of like exactly how satisfying it is to
Yeah,
do that.
fantastic
learn
roster
everything.
of hand-drawn and hand-animated characters,
looks
fashion-forward
great.
collectible outfits.
Yeah.
Battle Vision Network is a live, season-based game with new twists, new characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
Also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam Webster.
This is a 1v1 live service jewel swap
You'll be
game.
able to play BVN
Yeah.
on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing
Oh,
more
very
details
strange.
soon.
We're so thankful to Data Devs for a chance to introduce Battlevision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners, Netflix. Wishlist the game to join the fun.
Oh, another Netflix
Our next
game,
title
too.
comes to us from the Game Bakers, a small studio in Montpellier, France, who claim to make games the
this
same
the
way they
climbing one
cook
again?
food, with a lot of love.
Oh,
Their
is it?
next dish comes to us piping hot, fresh from the oven. It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies. So hold on tight, making its gameplay debut today. This is Karin.
He should have said it's looking yummy or something. He dropped the food metaphor.
Oh yeah.
Is it the same trailer?
It's the
I mean, not
same
that I
little
think
bit of
Not wanting
gameplay
to
for
make
sure.
Trailers.
Yep, big fall coming up.
Oh, you called it, Leo. How'd you know?
I leaked it.
Hi, I'm Emric from the Game Bakers. Maybe you know us for Fury or Haven. Fury was a hack and slash and Haven an RPG, but both were games about freedom. Live free.
The finals has an
love
RPG
what
in
you
it.
want.
Stage? Oh my gosh.
Today I'm presenting our next game, Karin. The final part of our
Look at
freedom
her. Oh, her
trilogy.
legs shaking. I didn't notice
I
that
can't with like the
in the
little
last
wobbly
game.
legs.
In
Yeah.
Karin, you play an
It makes me
alpinist who's
nervous. It
climbing a
makes my
deadly
legs
mountain.
wobbly.
You put your life at risk to reach
Oh,
a
the
summit that
wobble
nobody
legs.
reached before.
It makes my heart
You are
anxious.
obsessed by
Yeah.
this ascent, and you are climbing to
Leg
free
day.
yourself
And the
from
fact
your
that
own
she's
chains.
just like using toes, like
Karin
No,
is
put
what
some
we call a
shoes on.
survival climber. You have to climb, but also survive in the mountain.
After a full day of climbing,
Nice.
she's really doing
The
push-ups.
climbing is very realistic.
That's crazy.
You can climb absolutely everywhere as long as you manage to keep your balance and stamina. If you are careless, you fall. Falling,
Oh.
trying again the same route or a completely different route, trying over and over.
That's very cool, UI.
To make it, you have to push yourself, to go beyond your limits. Each wall to climb feels like an opponent, almost like a boss fight. Even though you can climb free solo, alpinism has a natural checkpoint device, pitons.
That's like
But you have a
Toussaint,
limited
too.
amount,
Yes.
and using them at the right time is key.
Toussaint, of course, ate this game's
Eventually,
lunch a little bit, but
Reaching
it
the
looks a
top
little
of the
more
wall
hardcore.
is extremely satisfying. It's freeing.
Same girl.
Thanks for watching, and wishlist the game to stay tuned.
A two-person team in Canada has been developing this next game
Boo.
in absolute secrecy over the
One
What
person
the
team only.
hell?
And
Oh,
as
I
a
thought,
fellow
I thought it was the
Canadian,
Canada
I
part.
called dibs on introducing it. You may also recognize one of the developers' voices from their wildly popular YouTube channel. From Nanopark Studios
Is
and
it
I
me?
Am 8-Bit Presents, prepare yourself for... Wait for it.
is that the name of the game? Wait for it.
Aw.
It's just like I love looking at colors. I'm
Me
like, ah,
too.
yes, colors.
And you know these people like know color theory because all the colors look good with the other colors and tickle my
To show
brain.
you our game, Petal Runner.
Aww.
Aww.
I love it.
I like that it reminds me of like old Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Petal Runner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city called Sapphire Valley.
Cute.
Deliver
In
pets.
Sapphire Valley, the company Hannah Pets has developed new devices called Leap Cells to power their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected fuel source: flowers.
Amazing.
Leap cells are delivered and installed by specialized couriers known as Petal Runners. As a Petal Runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and varied mini-games.
I don't know how I feel about the minigames, but at least they're cute.
I'm down for a minigame.
Yeah, do you want these people to
Once
have their
that
pets
calibration
or
is
not?
complete, the
I
new
want
Hannah
them to have
pet
their
begins to form.
pets. Man, I really miss this style of game.
You play as Callie, who's a new recruit.
Check out
in the
Melon
Petal Runner
Journey,
program.
Bittersweet Memories.
So, being new in
Ooh, it's
town
on my
and
wish
with a
list.
bit of a shy personality, Callie does encounter a few challenges along the way. Just from the difficulty of dealing with customers or talking to people in general, to their rivalry with a fellow recruit. Fortunately, Callie is joined by their pet companion, Kira.
Kira is unique in that he's an older type of Hennepets, which is a simpler and now obsolete handheld model. So with that outdated tech, Kira has some quirks, like his battery isn't always reliable.
Aww.
But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's practically indispensable.
So they're also Tamagotchis?
The Petal Runner program will take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hennepets
We're
sensation.
feasting over here.
It's an oasis at this point.
Yeah. Oh, it makes me feel like a girl again. I love it.
It's like Danimals colors.
Yeah.
So, it's got motorcycles, robots, there's flowers, there's pets. We've
like
tried
Easter
to really give the
brunch
story some heart
palette,
to it.
you know?
And we just hope you have fun playing.
And thanks for checking out Petal Runner.
Oh, I love that. I'm excited for that.
Ridiculously cute.
I just want to like look at it. Even the title, like even the font title, like oh, it's beautiful.
Developed in Shanghai by Polar Studio, our next game is a dystopian
They're all
thriller
wearing
that's every bit
outfits that are like
Orwellian as
matching
it
the
is
games
Lynchian.
too.
Yeah, very
It's a
pastel.
tale of temporal technologies, unimaginable body horrors, and psychedelic nightmares. This is
Unimaginable
Karma,
body
the Dark World.
Oh no, that's quite the. We're pivoting. I got scared, you guys. I was scared. I want to go back to Petal Runners.
That's some amazingly sharp turn.
我是 Karma the Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队阅览工作室来自于中国上海，团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动类游戏。很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的阅览团队所制作的第一款游戏《Karma the Dark World》。
I miss the petal puppies.
In this game, you deliver cursed animals to monsters.
Scary. It looks good, but I needed some like something in the
这是一
middle.
款
Like I
第一人
needed
称
like a
叙事驱动
warning.
类的心理恐怖游戏。玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的任务干
I
员
mean, they
丹
did
尼
say
尔，他
body
的主要
horror.
任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑并调查事件的
Why
真
he
相。
kinda
玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在反乌托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的社会观。
It's kind of giving control atmosphere.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I was literally just thinking that.
另一个是用记忆所构建的脑中世界，你将看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人创新的
free
真相。
body.
在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌
Free
控者
body.
利维坦公司。但直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。
What have I done?
这就是《Karma the Dark World》，一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 karmadarkworld.com， 我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
Enjoy life?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Fuck! My prosthetic!
My prosthetic? Wait.
This can't be real.
And we're British.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm worried about this Ethan Winters ass protagonist, but otherwise very into it.
The ultimate insult.
Where will I go?
Karma, the Dark World.
How do you
What
follow
did
up
say?
making 2 of the best indie games of all time? Make 50 more. That's what's happening with UFO 50.
Nice.
This is from the team at Mossmouth,
The bar's
who made
too high.
Spelunky and Spelunky
50?
2.
You gotta make 50?
It's as if you took the modern design sensibilities of today and went back in time and made an entire console worth of retro games. And it's coming so soon.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games.
You heard that correctly. That's 50 brand new games.
Oh yeah. Ba, 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 ba. This reminds me of like the games they'd release for Game Boy back in the day, like Barbie, and it would have like 10 games in it. It's like Barbie, 10 games. It'd just be little mini games.
But they could sell you by the amount of games that there are.
Yeah, like one of them would be tic-tac-toe, and you're like, okay, Barbie.
Probably like you'll like one of them maybe.
Some of the games are smaller.
But yeah, there'd always be one that slaps. So you're like, I'm booting up the Barbie 10 games to play that one.
Mini games, like when a game's like we have mini games, are you like yes?
Yeah,
a game within a game.
I'm kind of like that. I definitely get jazzed with mini games.
Title screen to its ending credits.
I don't get excited, but when I do them, I like them fine. It's just it doesn't get me hyped
We
for something.
invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on.
Do you think Ben will put this in his like
as you
work of art of
explore
all
the
time now
timeline,
that it's like
you'll find that some games
spanning
have
a timeline,
and it's a collection of stuff.
Characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
We also thought about the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32 color palette as well as audio
That looks like the Max the Minnow game that our community made for the Game Jam, low-key.
But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt like a unique experience. Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era.
I just can't
it's
believe
also
there's
to provide
50.
50
That's crazy.
fresh experiences.
It's hard to like wrap my
we
mind
like to
around
think that UFO Soft
there's that
was
many.
a company that was
It's a big
ahead of
number.
its time.
All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way.
Okay.
Every game's not going to
I was
be
kind of hoping
everyone's
you had
favorite,
to
but figuring out which
get
games
good at
you
one to
like
get the next
is
one sort of
part
thing,
the
actually.
fun. With so much variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced action games or thinky strategy games.
Thinky. I like the thinky games.
I hope there's some meta
And we all
layer
have
to it,
fond memories
honestly.
of going to a friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together. So half of UFO 50's games
These all
have
kind of look
multiplayer,
like
either co-op or
slightly
versus.
different versions of old games I've already seen.
Needless to say,
It's like
UFO
Wish
50
version.
has been in development for a long time. But today, we're very excited to finally announce a release date.
Oh?
That's right. UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
Wow.
Wow. Half being multiplayer is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they say if there was going to be any kind of like story arc? Because they were like this company in the 80s, and like is there going to be any kind of? That'd be cool.
They talked about
Find our
characters
Steam
coming back
page
and stuff.
Wishlist the game so that you can be notified when it comes out.
Sequels within the collection and whatnot. I hope there's
The
like
developer of this next game
some kind of background
should be
thing
a
going
pretty
on.
familiar face, so it should be no surprise what they've cooked up. But nevertheless, it's still a world premiere. So take it away, Spry Fox.
Where are they finding all these beautiful backdrops to stand in front of?
know.
Oh, it's Cozy Grove.
My fiance's been getting really into this game the last few weeks.
I think this is a mobile game, but don't quote me until the end.
I played it on mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was on Apple Arcade, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was also on Switch, but
She's playing it on Switch, yeah.
yeah. Would you like a hug?
Skipping stones in that game seems really fun. It's like how you collect things out in the waters. You try to skip a stone as many times.
Oh, that's a
like
fun
the minimum
game.
strength, so it bounces the most times before it gets there.
Like I'm Snail Buddy. Camp
Yeah,
Spirit.
this one I think is just mobile, right?
Oh. Exclusively
Oh,
for
on
Netflix
Netflix.
members.
Is that why they're raising the price? They're like, we got games now. That
Hi
you're
everyone,
not gonna play?
I'm Dave Ettery, the co-founder and studio manager of Spryfox.
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit.
We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and inspiring developers. We started Spryfox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place. This is the first game we're launching since we became part of Netflix. That's allowed us to focus all of our energies on making this game as delightful and meaningful as possible, and to bring it to all Netflix users without any advertisements or in-app purchases of any kind. We feel really lucky.
As you just saw, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit takes place on a haunted island where you'll assist an unusual assortment of troubled but insanely cute ghostly bears. Each bear has a unique personality and backstory that unfolds through your interactions with them. It's a spooky but heartwarming life sim game where your small daily acts of kindness advance the story.
We want Cozy Grove Camp Spirit to be a game that you can come back to at your own pace for months, if not years to come. We want it to be a game that brings you joy and relaxation.
Sarah, is the hat
whenever
working?
You need it most. And hopefully, it'll be a game with a story that sticks with you forever.
I'm gonna say yes with the rest of the outfit.
Cozy Grove
And knowing
Camp
that he's
Spirit
made a
is
game about
launching
cozy
soon,
bears.
So pre-register now on your mobile app store.
Context is important.
It
Context
really
is
adds to the
important.
narrative.
Are you a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our next title.
I love
Hell, I'm
dogs.
more into cats, but this game is just so
Is this
cute
Haunted
I can't
Paws?
help but be into it. Enjoy this teaser from Studio Tolima and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey,
Oh, never mind.
hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are
Yeah, but
working
how
on our
many
first
people?
title.
You know,
Karin.
is it more than one? Because if it's more than one, it's not impressive.
Yeah. Snooze.
Puppy. Oh no!
Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped.
Puppy.
You set him free,
I like
and
how he
together
said
you
that.
go on a beautiful adventure and set out
Oh,
to
he's
reach
so
Koira's house.
The puppy's mom died.
This
or whatever.
relationship is really at the heart of our game. In
He's
Koira,
giving the
you
dog
go through a
from
musical
Nightmare Before
forest
Christmas.
filled with
With
sounds
the
to
little red
discover
nose.
and interact with.
Yeah.
For example, each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument,
Aw, that's cute.
and you can use their voice to interact with the world, to
Cool idea.
activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy.
Do puppy.
I want
To
to earn
progress
the
through the
trust of
story,
puppy.
you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they
Aw.
journey through the winter wonderland,
My
they
last
encounter
dog used to
obstacles,
fucking
they share
love
laughs,
hide and seek. I
and
used
they
to play
save
that
other
with her all the
woodland
time.
creatures.
That's
But if
awesome.
winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them.
Oh no.
Our goal with Koira is to create a universal
Scary
tale
puppy.
which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible.
Ooh, that looks really pretty. the
It's
way
a
they
game
animated
without
that.
any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack. Let yourself be carried away by the magical and serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We
I love to
can't wait to
contemplate.
share more with you.
Big
So if you'd like to be
contemplate
one
fan.
of
I
the
love an
first
emotional
ones to
journey.
hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks
Super
again,
cute.
and we look forward to sharing more with you.
My brain's not gonna remember that as the puppy game.
Yeah.
Whenever I see
I love
it.
a good puzzle game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play.
Oh, I want Greg
Better
Rice's
yet, if it's
hair.
got a beautiful art style or a captivating
Looks so
narrative to
healthy
pull
and
you
good.
through. Well, this game has
That little
all of
curl
that.
bang he's
This is
doing,
The
I try to do that
Ranger
every
from
day, I
Indie
can never pull it
Supergroup
off.
Furniture and Mattress.
That California hair.
Soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza,
beautiful.
Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado llamado
Secret,
Ethereal,
The Salt of the
junto con
Sea.
Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en una aventura mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos amigos. David Hellman, cuyo arte expresivo seguramente recuerdes por Braid, y Nick Sander, que con su humor y creatividad probablemente te ha hecho soltar más de una risa con Carto. Con nuestra visión creativa compartida queremos traerles algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste este nuevo vistazo
When you hear the
a
languages, you
Render,
realize how
a Role
boring English
Puzzling
is.
Adventure.
Yes.
Like, God, that sounded so nice in my ears.
That's so
when I
true.
talk, it's just
In
like,
a Ranger,
hi.
you play as Gemma, a slightly chaotic young woman who's looking to
Ooh.
venture out beyond the overly cozy confines of her hometown. always been a bit of a misfit.
Oh.
Which isn't helped by the strange way that she moves through the world.
Jeez.
As she moves,
Ooh,
objects on the
this is
same row
cool.
or column move with her. And if she gets to the edge of the gameplay grid,
I
she
feel like-
loops around to the other side.
Oh, okay. I'm like not good at sliding puzzles, but this looks like doable.
You're about to
We
be.
use this course
Get
with
Get ready.
in a wide variety of interesting ways throughout the adventure.
Ooh.
Never hesitating on any one idea for too long. Keep
Great
things
idea.
feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time.
I like that they said respectful of my time. Because I
The
feel like
entire
some
game
games
world
don't know
exists
that.
on a
Cannot
sprawling,
make that claim.
interconnected grid, on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story. Wilderness
Larry.
spaces
Okay,
to
we don't say
navigate
that
full of
anymore.
optional puzzles and exciting mysteries. And dungeons teeming with monsters to puzzle your way past.
Ooh, this looks really cool.
I hope they have like a demo.
Or through.
Yeah.
Told through expressive comic-style
Imagine seeing
cutscenes.
speedruns of this. I bet it would look wild.
We follow Gemma on her journey of self-discovery. Heading out beyond the walls of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world. But also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the Static.
Ooh. It's
Can
like
she
when the
disrupt
glue
the
showed up
culture
in
of
the Lego
stagnation
movie.
and find a place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when Arranger launches on July 25th.
There's never been a bigger red
Cool.
herring than the developer name Cozy Game Pals, because their idea of cozy is a little twisted. Here's your world premiere first look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Is it the murder
Amy?
farm sim? No, dang it.
Are you okay?
Oh, we saw like a clip of this in the Blumhouse thing, yeah.
Do you see anyone? Nah, it's totally empty.
I feel like the
hope
Blumhouse
board
stream
looks
was
as
like the best
creepy
part of
as
the
I
Summer Game Fest
imagine.
announcements.
Let's go.
It was up there, yeah.
With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
What was that?
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
The ghost is gonna get her!
Oh, I've got to get out of here.
I wish
like
both
seeing
their hands
this.
were on the
Where'd
Ouija
you go?
thing.
Oh, that was better. It's like Crow County. Like I like this kind of art style. It's coming around now.
I know, I love the new, this sort of like old but new art style.
It looks great.
Just go home.
That's too scary for me.
I like that.
But it says, "Don't be afraid, Sarah."
No
I'm
matter
afraid.
3 new
Don't
hedgehogs.
worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular. I'm happy here. So happy.
A few months ago, this next game appeared on the interwebs out of nowhere. It mystified us. It seems like a novelty at first, but then you realize just how profound its mechanics and rendering engine are. From Crescent Moon Games and Those Dang Games, this is Screenbound, a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precyson, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's the
Ooh,
game developer.
fire
We'll
gallery
be talking
wall.
about the game's mechanics.
Why do
how
all
it
their
started,
houses look
and
so
how it's going.
incredible?
Yeah.
I think he was hugging the camera.
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and I'm the developer of
His arms
Screenbound.
around.
And Josh, you and I have been working together on
I've seen this
Screenbound for
one
a couple
before.
months now. Do you want
Whoa.
to talk about the idea of how Screenbound came to be?
So I was watching a video of someone playing a Game Boy, and I don't know why it came to mind exactly, but just seeing the
Cool.
image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background and something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where you're playing on the screen and you've got a 3D environment and they're both linked? It started with a little prototype of just a character holding the device,
love when they
having
show us this
an
shit.
endless running motion
Yeah.
jumping at the same time as seeing it in
makes my brain
2D
feel
and
funny.
3D.
And then
Yeah, I know
other
what you
part of it
mean.
Was the
It's kinda like
controls
when
from
you're
the
not
prototype,
driving
they
and you're
weren't
looking out
set
the window in a
place.
car.
Yes.
I think we were
Yeah.
having this
Could get-
problem
yeah.
where you're exploring this world but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little weird. And then at that point I was like, you know what? Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same, and for some reason it just miraculously worked. So the device itself
So
that
you can't see the enemies,
Screenbound
only on the
is
screen,
a quantum
on the
device.
Game Boy screen you can
How
see
that works in the context of the game is that the
Seems
2D world that's presented on the screen is actually projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D, and once you finish your level, or you're finished working on it, it actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world.
That's so interesting.
Wild.
Both dimensions are equally important, and you have to be paying attention to both to get anywhere in the game. Because, first of all, the enemies are in 2D. So if you're walking along in 3D and you're not looking at the screen, you're going to die probably within 5 to 10 seconds, because you're going to be hit by an enemy. You're going to see some distortion effect on the screen, and that's where like the 2 dimensions meet, and you're going to get pushed back, and you're going to lose some health from your battery bar. But immediately you're going to realize that you can't play one or the other dimension. You have to be paying attention to both.
Wonder if they have to worry
when I'm
about
testing and developing,
Nintendo
if I
being
lose track of
picky
the
about
2D side, I'm always
them
running
looking too close to their consoles.
And that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like
there are
pixelated
enemies
grass
in
in
the
the 2D
3D.
world, there's going to be
He got
grass
hit by
in the
those
2D.
birds,
Same with
right?
trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over.
Or was
except
it
some
something
of the
on the
puzzle
screen?
elements, or some of the things you only
Oh,
see
you
in
can see
2D,
them.
or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you
This really
survive
could make me motion sick.
threats. By
Yeah,
focusing
it's
on the
breaking my
2D
brain
side.
a little bit. Ugh.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll talk soon.
Our next
for
game
embracing
takes
me.
what you might consider a dream job and adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except something is terribly wrong. Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is
The animals are dead.
Zoochosis. And I promise you've never seen giraffes like this before.
Good bit.
Promise.
What does that mean?
You think they're cute? I don't.
They're right there, dude. They can hear you.
And each of you has your favorite animal.
There's a baby
But
zebra.
do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoochosis game, and I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
Zukuza? Like Yakuza? Oh, Zoochosis. Wait, I know Dang it, that's way less cool!
We should have done that, Sarah.
It's time to get to work.
Wait, have I seen something about this?
Hurry up.
I saw, and I think
That's just a moose.
I saw like a trailer for this, and I thought it was a joke.
I love those games. Wait, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
What was that? There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of
haven't seen
Zoochosis
anything
was
about this yet.
written in the best traditions of the thriller and horror
Show me the
genres.
giraffe.
They aim to create a dark atmosphere, resembling
You don't
the
want to
works
see
of
it, Sarah. That's what they
Hans
said.
Peter, Lovecraft, and that
Ain't
giraffe.
never gonna forget this
They achieve
goddamn
this through
giraffe.
lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals. Are they sick?
That's a
Wait, but that
regular
looks
old
fine.
giraffe.
Can be.
That looks
We need
normal
to
to
closely
me.
monitor the health of the animals.
Why are you shooting
We
it
have
in
some
the
quite
butt?
rare specimens.
Giving them sleepy juice.
The mutation,
made him
the
mad.
parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind
The
of like
parasite?
reprogramming their
Oh.
biology.
Oh, there you go. Yes, I saw that footage, and I on Reddit or something. I was like, "What a silly! This is real? That's hilarious."
I'm
wanna watch it
surprised they're
again.
playing it
The
so
giraffe
earnestly.
Head acting like a large anaconda, slithering with its jaw unhinged, try to bite you.
Maybe it works in context. Maybe it's scarier.
Trying to tickle you. The anaconda.
The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique design and orientation.
It's a kangaroo.
There also will be many
Good design.
I can't with them like cutting back to the developers.
Made by the
I know.
during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging.
Like they show me
we
the
dedicated a substantial
most
amount
horrifying
of time
people I've ever seen, and then they
structuring
cut
the
back to this girl
paths
sitting
and
on a bench in the
dialogues
park. Like,
into
what are
unified
the vibes
framework
here?
to ensure seamless functionality.
You want her to be sitting like in the deepest ring of hell as she tells us
Yeah.
about it.
If you perform well tonight,
A
you'll get one in the
Lamborghini?
morning.
Whoa, we get a
Is that your
sports
wife?
car.
Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in
Is that your
mind, I'll
wife?
lock you in until morning.
Your main goal will be to save the edibles, including infected ones that have turned into mutants. Save them and save yourself.
Aw, penguin.
We really hope that you will enjoy the Zoochosis release this summer. Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media.
Sarah, we have the same
Thank you
brain
so
with
much
animals.
for
We
the
just
support. See ya.
Should we just go to the zoo instead?
I would love
Why
to
are
go
you
to
so
the zoo.
jumpy?
What are you playing at?
And that's the game. Except not
I think the
quite.
trailer had to be a certain
Because
amount of
see,
time.
and
Maybe
while waiting
she was
by
just padding. They were like,
Games,
we need
waiting is
10 more
always an
seconds.
option, but not the whole story. And that's what I
Show
like
the
about
baby
our
zebra
next title.
again.
It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the founder of Obtrusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today I'm thrilled to reintroduce our latest game, While Waiting.
This is fun.
This is cute.
It reminds me of Consider It.
While
that
Waiting
like
is a game
have you
about
played that
waiting
game?
for things
Where you have
happen,
to just they give you
waiting for the
situations,
bus,
you have to do the
waiting
considerate
for
thing, and you're
traffic,
just kind of like
That's so
like
funny.
trying to
Waiting for the
guess what
line
the
to
considerate
move.
thing to do is.
Follow our main character Adam as he waits his way through the various scenarios of everyday life. Maybe you want to be a well-behaved kid
You just
and
you
embody
just
good
genuinely
old-fashioned
stand
patience.
there until the rain's done. I love. Why do I love
You
that?
want to get up to a little tomfoolery, or maybe a lot of it. For people who really want to do something, you can find your own way to kill the time. We also have prepared a list of meaningless challenges.
It reminds
to
me
help
of Time
you
Flies.
waste it.
It's like very similar to that.
If they're too hard or maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay.
You can play
We
little
also
mini
have a
games as
very,
you
very
wait.
helpful
Aw.
fidget button, specially designed
cute.
for you just
They give
press
you a
it.
fidget toy to
Explore
frig around with
over
while you're
400
waiting.
hand-painted levels, each chock full of mini games, fun little interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your daily life. Don't worry about
Wait for your
Adam,
AP
though.
to
He's a
replenish.
tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims. As you
Is the
follow
spam on
Adam's
the left
life
supposed to
from
be
birth to
representing
death
his
with every mundane
poop?
thing
That's
between.
gross.
It was an emergency.
But do
Okay, the ducks
remember,
are okay,
your
though.
goal
The ducks
is
are
to
okay.
wait, nothing else.
Well, that was like a ripoff of one of those little like mobile games ads that you see.
Yes.
Add to
No.
Witlist on Steam.
That looks great.
Wishlist.
That was cute. I like
During
that
the
one.
selection process, this next game really caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes. With this game,
I can't
Toronto-based
handle any more
developer
body
Rocket
horror.
Adrift really captured something unique.
Ooh. Oh. Oh God. How are you with body horror if it's pixel body horror, Sarah?
Let's see.
A bit better?
Let's find out.
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game. One of the concepts that we wanted to really emphasize was identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was stripped from you. The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in the paranormal concepts and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of themes that fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future.
What you're slurping on.
That's kind of horrific in itself.
In our main character, Hayes, we also decided to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people. So Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself, not being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands,
imagine it's like an 80-hour
there's
game.
nothing else like it, and for me, it's way worth it.
The art looks really cool.
Yeah, the portraits. The character portraits.
It's time to get cozy. And this game is about as cozy as it gets, because it's about houses. Just not quite in the way you'd expect.
Wish I could own one
By
of
Talent
those.
Games, this is Building Relationships.
สวัสดีครับ ชื่อธนัท บุษยางกูล ครับ จาก
I
กรุง
think
เท
I
พ
know
ม
where
หาน
this
คร
is going.
And I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today. It's a silly adventure game.
I love them already.
House
Yeah.
on a date. And it's called Building Relationships. Take a look.
I already love the art. I already love the art. I love it. I love it. I don't even know what it is. I love it.
You're just a house.
I love it. This looks like a Cream of the Steam game.
In this
Totally.
video,
In
you'll
the
find
best
yourself
way.
as a new arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house.
Wait, is everybody else houses too?
I hope so.
Oh yeah. Building
Here's a bunch
relationships.
of wacky structures you can meet. Like Mint, who's a friendly apartment.
There's
here to
gonna be
help
so many
introduce you
house
to the
puns and stuff.
It sucks because this is
Lily,
Pixar's next movie,
who's
what they're
this
working on.
tall windmill
Damn it!
That might just step on you if you ask them nicely.
What?
You'll also find these Chesters hiding around the island. They're not looking for a date. They're in a very complicated polycule. But
Wait, so you're
they
actually
have
Cohort!
abilities like jumping.
What did you say, Sarah?
Wait, and so are you actually trying to
If you're
you're
looking
kind
for
of just going on
break,
this island talking to all the
there's
different
a bunch of
houses and then
fishing spots around the island.
It's just
Building
House
fishing,
Riz
obviously.
Simulator.
The local
And
wildlife
fish
might
cars?
not be what you
Oh!
Stop. This is the best game we've seen today. Move over, Alan Wake, to DLC.
Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid.
I was gonna say, it's like giving me a short hike vibe.
Yeah. Pee pee poo
Are you
poo.
okay?
Ooh!
Go?
Is my mother proud of me? No.
I love him. He's the most personable person we've seen all day.
but
Yeah, I love them too.
there is some plans for DLC because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that. An unexpected adventure awaits.
The music
in building
is clearly just him playing a ukulele and a kazoo in his house also, which is great.
This is great. This is
What
great.
am I doing with my life?
Ah, his pants.
Last summer,
Love everything
David
about
Davis
it.
Baja
featured
Reckon
a
says
little-known
American
game
dream
that
of the
celebrates
Steam.
the everyday and turns it into something therapeutic.
good.
It
Being
became
a
an
house?
absolute hit, and we're oh so happy to world premiere their latest DLC.
Hey, these are my clients.
Hello, I'm Annie.
What's their game?
And
Little to
this
left.
is Lucas. Here we are, working hard finding
Oh!
stars for A Little to the Left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household items. We think it's neat that there are different ways to arrange things. In our game, you
Their
find
trailers
stars
go
with
hard.
each arrangement that you discover.
Mm-hmm.
And we really leaned into this idea for our new DLC, A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars. Seeing Stars is all about multiple solutions.
Shout out Haley.
There are 33 new levels and 5 additional bonus levels to unlock. Some levels have up to 5 different ways to solve them. In total, there are 100 stars to discover.
Yeah, they live like 3 blocks
We've
from me or
introduced
something, I think.
interactive items that
Cool.
slap,
Yeah,
stick,
they're from
stack, smash,
Halifax.
and bounce. We've got the classic organizational puzzles, of course, and solutions that range from easy to tricky. There's a lot to be excited about, but the best thing of all might
It's crazy
just
how many
be
other studios got inspired by
more
their
cats.
vibe of like organizational game.
Mm-hmm.
There's been so many
A Little
other
to the
ones that
Left, Seeing
are
Stars,
similar now.
Available June 25th.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to play a game forever? In Hello Again, developed
Yes.
by the
The
folks
final.
at Soup Island, you'll delve into ancient ruins, and thanks to a strange time loop affecting the island you're on, you'll have plenty of time to explore every inch.
Hello again. My name is Dwight Davis, and I'm the sole developer behind Hello Again, which is a game about being trapped in the world's coziest time loop.
Aww.
In Hello Again,
He's a
you play as a
ferret.
diligent postal worker who is assigned the task of delivering a package to a remote island. One shipwreck later, you awaken stranded on the island and trapped inside an unexplained 12-hour time loop.
Great
The
length
three
of time.
core pillars of Hello Again are exploration, conversation, and puzzle solving. This is a dense game with lots of strange locations and phenomena, so a lot of your experience
Interesting
will
to hear
consist of
this
walking
game is
around
dense.
and filling your journal
That's not the
with
word I would have
observations.
anticipated for it.
Oh my god, this is like Animal Crossing music.
As you explore, you'll discover that everything runs on a clock.
It's like
From
the
the weather,
3 p.m. music.
the tides, to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island. As you play, you'll also unearth a forgotten story about the people who populated this island thousands of years ago.
Forgotten City vibe.
Since the islanders have no idea that they're bound to a time loop, you can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help and/or manipulate them so you can reach your goals.
I'm not vibing to the music.
So,
I just need to
in
pee
short,
really bad.
What happens when you mix the gameplay
Aw.
and mechanics of Outer Wilds with the vibes of Animal Crossing and the small town feel of Groundhog Day? The answer is
Wow, they're promising a
Hello
lot with
Again,
that.
coming
They're promising a lot
2025.
with that.
So our next title,
Why
Tom
don't
the
they just at you
Postgirl, is
next
a narrative
time?
adventure
Yeah.
game by Zurich-based studio Oopsie Daisies. And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done that? Yeah,
A Haley style sense of humor.
if you're looking to connect
here
with
we
your
go.
inner voyeur, this is the game for you.
My inner voyeur.
Hello,
Oh
we're the Oopsie Daisies, a small studio from Switzerland, and we are here to present you our debut title, Tom the Postgirl.
no. Aw,
This is so cute.
she's a little post girl. Hi, Tom. She's a peeper. She's a peeping Tom.
Oh.
Why is she peeping?
She's a little perv. Oh god.
Accompany Tom on her duties delivering packages
What?
to the deranged villagers.
Deranged.
The
And discover a
deranged
great deal,
religious?
perhaps too much, about the locals. Her approach,
This
although
is so
controversial,
funny.
is highly effective, intense and obsessive stalking.
I love this.
As you'll follow her, you'll witness a wide
Pentiment
variety
map
of scenes,
vibes.
each more disturbing
Yes.
and chaotic than the last one.
Oh no.
5 out of 11 chickens.
But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
Quite the opposite.
You sickos. Look at this weird game you made. I love it.
Shame on
We
you.
were inspired
Oh!
by the Little
Shame on
Red
you, I say, as I
Riding Hood,
download the
which
game
you
and
can
play it.
recognize in the main protagonist, Tom. We then used her curiosity and
The
exaggerated
character
it to the
design
max,
of like the
turning her
character
into a
and like the
stalking
settings is
Postgirl.
just like so perfect.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to
There's a
explore.
demo out now.
Oh,
And hope that you'll also enjoy stalking around in it.
look at her creepy little back, hunched over. I love it.
Cowboy hat!
Green segment.
What? The Day of the Devs event is low-key hitting way more
Calling
than
to
Summer
all
Game
fans
Fest
Yeah,
for me.
it's always
Innovative
better than
games.
Summer
Yeah.
Game
It's
Fest.
because
you're
the
curious
games have
about
interesting
development
concepts.
They're made by
Yeah.
people
It's
who
not
love
just like
games.
another looter shooter.
And
Yeah.
of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye.
Bye.
This is our attempt
This
to make
next game is
something that's
based in
already
Jakarta,
out.
and it's
Is
full of
Summer Game
Yeah.
Fest.
life,
Mostly.
happiness, sorrow, music. It's called After Love EP, and it's awesome.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and I'm the lead narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game After Love EP.
Cute. Oh, coffee talk. Oh, coffee talk.
This game is about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend after her death.
Come on, Nama, get up!
It will explore the theme of love, dealing with loss and grief, and finding your true self in the bustling city of Jakarta.
Cute.
This game was the golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasni,
Oh
who
no.
sadly passed away in March 2022.
Wow.
And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story. So we are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue
Oh,
his
that's so
legacy.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Fahmi loved Jakarta very much. I'm always the introvert side of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about. And most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends, or music. And
That's really incredible.
I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game, like we used to do. We've had the pleasure of working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Lalfalfa. They are very brilliant. Sorry, I can't really help fangirling about them. Like, they are so good. And Lalfalfa will be making the soundtrack for After Love EP, including the music Rama plays in the rhythm game.
Aw, so cute.
We are also really happy to be working with our main artist, Soyatu. Soyatu has breathed life into our characters with his very distinctive art style, and also his love for the underground music scene. We don't have the release date yet, but we expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little longer, and thank you so much for your support.
Cute.
What an incredible project.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all need a good mystery.
Also has a
play.
demo out.
And the team
cool.
at European developer Caligram Studios aims to please with their upcoming game Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure, you'll search for your lost brother while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi,
Ooh,
I'm
that says
Jamie
a lot
Oiser,
because we
co-founder
just
of
saw,
Caligram
like,
Studio,
10
and it's my
awesome
pleasure
color
to introduce you to
palettes.
our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me
Ooh,
promise
I like
not
that
to
it's
go
not
to
like a
the Oasis.
pastel.
So, of course, it's where I end up.
Oh, this looks familiar. I feel like I've seen this before.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter whose search for a brother leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert
Wow.
oasis named Phoenix Springs.
It is a beautiful place to explore. Life is slow.
I'm amazed how often indie games feel like they have a completely new style.
Yeah. How have we not run out? I'm like, they're done.
Yeah.
There's no more.
Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. It feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love. But the key difference is that you don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you.
It's
and mention them
the
in
Golden
conversations
Idol,
in order to
where like you
progress.
collect words.
Oh, neat.
Love that.
It's a little hand. It stole her blood.
Give it back. Give me my blood back. She's on a quest
The
to
game
get
has
her
been
blood
in
back.
development for 7 years now. We're a small team of 3.
7 years?
And one of the biggest challenges was trying
Look
to
at
crack
their
the art style,
workspaces.
which is a combination of
The
3D
flowers.
and traditional
Also
2D hand-drawn animation and illustration.
This is insane. Just like the concept and the execution.
But yeah, the like frame rate on the backgrounds.
Look how
Well, last year
there's
we've
no
been
true
incredibly
blacks.
lucky
It's
to be
almost
able to
like a
take the game on the road.
magazine printout
Places like
black.
South Africa,
I
Sydney,
love that.
Like an old
London Games
school
Festival,
print kind
or
of
Yeah.
Indie X in Lisbon, where he won the award for Best Art Direction. But
Yep,
really
as
what
it
we saw,
should.
the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams, who might be facing the same challenges you do.
Cool.
I will never stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the
my blood.
16th, 2024 on Steam.
Yay!
So you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to Day of the Devs. And we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
Cool. I love it.
What? My wish list is blowing up.
I know.
I know. What was this game called?
Road 96.
I was really hoping they'd show
Lost
it
in
again.
Harmony.
Dang it!
1111. Memories Retold.
Chad, anyone remember what the name
Developer
was?
Digixar out of
Chat,
France
please.
has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud to world premiere their very next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
I was too distracted
Oh
by
my
the
god, I
colors.
need to pee already! You a water game?
Hi everyone, we are Audition Ayub from Zoochosis.
Here is the project that we've been working on for the past 3 years since Road 96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game, Light of Tomorrow.
So get ready to be surprised and enjoy the show.
Phoenix Springs, chat says is the name of the last
Oh,
one.
thank God.
Phoenix Springs. Thank you.
Thank you, I spilled my drink.
Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not going to die, right?
You'll learn what it costs to steal from Oben.
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made the mistake. You want to talk to me? Get on your knees first. Bastard! You won't get away. Your friend escaped with my Ozen. And now, you'll pay for it.
What? Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Oh, like actual friends list friends.
Is that what it meant? If so, that's so cool.
Ugh. My fingers are getting sore from typing so much in the Steam search
Our mission has
bar.
always been to celebrate the creativity, diversity,
Hey, look,
and
Leo, we
magic
might
of
see
video
us
games.
in that
We
event
strive
hall.
to give a voice to
Oh, it's
emerging
gone.
and underrepresented talent and to connect
There is Joe. You
players
can
with
see Joe now.
developers
Did you see him?
and their games.
Yes.
For more than 10 years, we've featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events,
That
and our
kid
digital showcase has
absolutely
been watched by
dumbing the
tens
ice
of
cream
millions
cup
of
with
fans
just his
globally.
tongue
Yeah.
on the right.
Yet,
Did anyone see that?
Completely free. Free
Yes.
admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers
there
to
was.
participate.
Oh, I missed it.
It's common for developers to pay many thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This is only possible due to
Yeah.
sponsorships
Yeah.
and charitable contributions from people like you.
We want to continue doing Day of the Devs forever.
But we're not going to lie, these events and shows cost a lot, and fundraising is hard.
We're so enormously grateful to everyone who has supported us all these years. But for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
if you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators,
and especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
Without your donations, without your sponsorship,
without your help, none of this can continue.
And remember, we're an official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
So all contributions are tax deductible.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over to dayofthedevs.com
or email sponsorships@dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
Cool plea to developers and publishers.
Yeah, I like that they gave it to big companies too.
Stay tuned for Devolver Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our generous individual contributors and corporate
What was everyone's
sponsors.
favorite game?
God, there were so many.
And here's a list of all the amazing
Petal
companies that
Pals?
have supported us.
Petal
in
Pals
2024 so
really
far.
caught my
It
was
Yeah.
that caught my eye the
Founding
most.
sponsors, Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit, and our 2024 sponsors, Annapurna Interactive.
Really intrigued by
Poma,
Tides of Tomorrow.
Devolver Digital, Egg, Glum,
The friend
Idea
shaping your
Xbox,
story one.
Maximum Games,
Yeah.
I'll need to get some
Netflix
friends on it
games,
though.
Nighthawk
Which
Interactive.
is can be a big ask for this type of
PlayStation,
game, honestly.
Pop Agenda.
There were so
Sabotage,
many good ones. I like can't
Studio
think of
MDHR,
them now.
Summer Game Fest, UFO
I
Fish,
think
Tom the Postgirl.
Sola.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom the
House
Postgirl,
Games.
the Phoenix
Thank
Spring
you
one.
so
I think
much
is the one that I'm
for
the
your
most
continued
Phoenix Spring,
support.
yeah.
Special thanks to our guy,
Oh, it's called
Petal
Petal
Runner,
Runner.
the opener.
providing
Yeah.
Consider calling it
beats,
Petal
interludes,
Pals, please.
Yeah, it
musical
should be Petal
poetry,
Pals.
Yet again for Day of the Devs.
Building
Uh,
relationships
building
also,
relationships.
As bombastic
Oh.
and cool and vibey without your stuff.
Building
man.
relationships.
You're a genius. Check out his stuff. Don't
It's crazy
support
how any game can
If
say,
you
you know,
love
it's
this
like a short
program
hike, and then I'm
and
like,
you
oh,
wanna
I'll play
support
it.
us, sign
I'm
up
sold.
for our email blast at dayofthedevs.org. We do lots
Day
of
of the Dev
events
is
and
class. They're
showcases throughout
classy
the
as
year,
all hell.
and that's the first
Absolutely,
place to find
yeah.
out about stuff. Stay tuned
They
after
always
this
pick like
program
the
for
real
a
gems,
pretty awesome
you
musical
know? They like
performance.
they're
You
really
don't
good
wanna
at
miss
picking
it.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, picking like a wide variety.
Looks like
Yeah.
that's it.
Such a
today.
big spread.
Well, thank you so much for
I'm
watching.
sure-
Thank
I'm
you,
sure
Jeff
they get
Keighley, for
hundreds of
having us. Thank you
entries.
for the developers for making these amazing games. Thank you to the curation committee for finding them. Thank you to all the sponsors who helped make Day of the Devs possible.
Look at that
And,
nice breeze
most of
going
all,
through. I
thank
want that
you to you for
in my
sticking
hair
around
right
to check
now.
out these games. Have a great day, and thanks for watching Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest Edition.
Awesome.
And Day of the Devs, of course, picked out my dear friend Joe's game, Dome King Cabbage, to show
Shout
at the MoMA,
out.
the San Francisco MoMA, and there's a documentary about it up right now on MinnMax's YouTube channel.
What a flawless
Feature
plug.
length.
Thank you, Leo.
Thanks for setting me up, Tim.
He shoots them up, you dunk them down. A perfect plug to end this perfect live stream. Thank you, everybody, for watching us watch Day of the Devs and watching along with us.
There's a big bonus. Yes, you're mentioning it now.
Yes! Were you doing it just in case I forgot?
Yes.
Thank you. So, yeah, and a little thing to mention is for new supporters that are coming on to support MinnMax on Patreon, we will send you a code for 1,000 Times Resist. That super cool sci-fi narrative-focused game that Kelsey and Jacob were geeking out about a couple episodes back. So this is only for new supporters who are coming on to support Patreon on MinnMax. MinnMax on Patreon at absolutely any tier, even the $2 tier. And we have enough codes so until we hit 4,560 Patreon. So I checked earlier today, there's still about 30 codes left. So head on over to patreon.com/MinnMax. If you're a new supporter, you'll get a Steam code. Amazing. And thank you, Leo and Sarah, for hanging out with me and watching this stream.
Yeah, I'm so glad we stuck around for the Day of the Devs.
It's really good. The
Really
tone of
glad.
it. Does anyone else feel like inspired and think
It's healed
games
me.
are
Yeah, I absolutely.
the best thing to talk about?
It does get you excited.
I went from like, do I even like games to like, I love games.
I love games.
And if you want more indies, next panel we're streaming is tomorrow.
Yep.
Wholesome Games
11
Direct at
a.m.?
11 a.m. Central. That's right. Thank you for running this, Haley.
Of course, and thank you in advance for running those streams tomorrow. We'll see
You got
everybody then. And I'm not going to lie, I'll probably stream the frickin' Alan Wake 2 DLC that got shadow dropped today. I'll probably stream that tomorrow because hell yeah.
Please do. Yeah, they said in the next 24 hours it's coming out, which is weird to
Okay.
think.
So maybe Sunday. Maybe I'll stream that on Sunday. Bye.